you set up anything to stream?
So just putting it out there, we live now.
Oh, penis nugget.
I will go through.
Right, so
First things setting the
First
stream,
things first.
penis nuggets.
first things first, I would like to apologize for the two assholes on the thing you guys drinking. They are really good numbers.
First on the relic. Damn.
I would like to apologize for not.
Just well, you're not here to see it, so I don't know what else I'm doing.
Push this forward on the left joystick. Hits R2.
Anyhow, continuing. I would like to apologize for not having.
Oh my god. Sorry, you're not apologize. Sorry, gotta
Oh shit,
apologize.
I'm a bad member and a funny chat. Wait, which chat? I'm confused.
Slippery when wet.
Okay.
Anyhow. Sorry about not having a podcast for the last 2 weeks. We're trying something new. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it.
Everybody
okay.
introduce yourselves. My name is Paul. It's to the old. Wait, no, that's the wrong person. Oh no. Stefan, I'm that guy. We do things as usual.
Also, we do things now.
Yeah, I'll pick up our next personality. Okay, that's it.
Alright.
I think same as with some patient.
I shouldn't say
That's what personalities you have, yeah.
Exactly right. Am I right, bro? Am I right? Up top.
Up top.
Anyhow,
Up top.
My mother
Cross.
is from Bonnie Flu.
I guess no one wants to introduce themselves.
Oh,
I introduced myself.
So
My name is
Cross,
Rod. Cross. I'm a tag Spirit Cross on all platforms, you know, except Steam. On the Steam, my name is Bundy.
Of course.
we have a new guest for this week's podcast. You care to introduce yourself?
Not
Son,
really.
aka Arasi.
See, why would I introduce myself when I have Hype Man over here to do it for me?
You mean your father?
Big son. I hope that name stick on you.
Anyhow,
Big son. I'll change my gamer tag.
Big son.
so
Not PS, don't let me change it.
Oh, by the way, what this streaming on is
YouTube.
PSN? Oh,
First topic.
okay. We can link this on anything, Diane?
Yes, I see about that already. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't get
I
that
see
link.
about everything.
Survivor in danger.
That's
Okay.
I did.
Alright.
You're dead? Don't die! It's the correct. Not that I'm kidding earlier.
Okay, so 1 minute. Alright.
Yeah, we'll do it.
So
As these kids say, it was.
Yeah, as these kids say.
It was lit.
Well, actually, you can say that because you know you like kind of.
Yeah, you guys say these as these kids say, but you know that's more or less where I am.
Yeah, he is. That's your
Grew up with
generation.
everybody saying that.
Oh my god, guys, it's so lit.
He
What's
said
the
that's
topic,
when I died
sir?
on the student side, knowing that's why I'm actually that old.
It's
Grew
thing.
up with people saying that I was already grown up.
You understand? I was here, I was big, and then I started here lit. I thought lit was like, you know, you. Anyhow.
I thought they were lighting up. I don't know, it was actually a form of oh, things are getting hyped.
Yeah, because I know Dab. I know Dab a long time now. Dab is the essence of weed. And what happens is when you dab, when you take the dab, you cough. And when you cough into your arm. So that is where the dance comes from.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. I'm real weed friend. I'm sorry, and I still hate it. I don't hate it, I don't like it. It's not mine. I still waited for Darius to drop something so I can Google it.
while I waiting for the toilet to shut up, so I can at least talk for a second.
I'm sorry, dear. You don't get a shout at me, guy.
You do have to shout it. I'll never
You
understand.
do have to shout at that. It's alright. You want something to say?
Yes.
Not you fool.
Why?
Continuing on,
What the
first
hell?
topic. Justice League to have a Flashpoint live action movie. What do you guys think?
Okay. So they're going to actually cast people. They're going to cast
It's the
people,
same.
use
It's
people
the
that they already
same
have.
cast that they're gonna use. With the guy who acted as Bruce Wayne's father in the little beginning of Batman vs Superman.
Oh, it's an actual movie, not a
Live
TV
action.
series.
No, live action movie. Yeah.
Movie.
Okay. Alright, yeah. I don't
I
know
have
that.
3 things to say. Lego my ego.
Next round's on me.
Ready. I want to
You
see
mentioned
some- Sorry.
you mentioned it would be like a flashpoint. Would you be considering like the
Life saved.
what was the name of it? Where Bruce Wayne was the Batman. Is that what you're talking? Or I'm sorry.
Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne
his
is
father was the
Batman. Thomas Wayne
No, I-
was the
I
Batman.
know.
in it.
Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, that
okay,
is what
podcast.
So
Flashpoint
they're
is.
going to use Arizona Miller as Flash?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
it's going to be a whole...
No. It's the same Justice League cast and whatnot.
So why they going to do Flashpoint immediately?
I don't understand why they would do that. I mean, they just did the animated
They
one
just
a
not-
few years ago, right?
Like 7 years ago or something. But
I think they're trying to-
what is my motive behind it is that they just established this universe. Why are they going to change it all of a sudden?
I don't think it's changing it, to be honest with you. I think they just want to do it because what I understand is if in Batman vs Superman, if you remember where he was supposedly having the dream of the nightmare world, and Flash was
Right.
coming back and telling him she was the key and whatnot. I think some people were like, okay, maybe they're gonna do a Flashpoint movie, and when the certain producers and directors saw that, they was like, oh, okay, some people want to see a live action Flashpoint movie. Whereas I would want to see, they take a fresh take on the origins for Flash. I want to see what they would
That's
do in
what
a
they're
movie.
trying to avoid. Because otherwise they won't be doing Flashpoint.
Yeah, well, that's one approach to it. But they want to
I still find they should have saved that though.
find they should have saved that for like the second set of movies after the Justice League Part 2.
5 minutes left.
I still find this Justice League movies being rushed. Like, they've got this something.
So to me, in all honest opinion, even though I feel like my ego like a jackass, in honesty, I think that what they're trying to do is introduce the characters. They're trying
Right.
to introduce it to Flash, they're trying to introduce it to all these people. Because remember, Justice League, yes, it has its own merit to go on, but it might be the best merit to go on. I remember, Batman vs Superman was very mixed reviews, including myself. I was not a big fan.
Well, I watched the extended version only, so I'm not going to compare it with. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was a damn good movie.
I wish that the extended version should have just been on the big screen from the beginning, to be honest.
The
I
only
did
thing it
not
feels
like
like
that.
they're doing, and it feels like this because it probably is, they're bringing on so many characters at the same time that they're overloading themselves with what they're trying to do. But it's because they're trying to catch up, I think, to Marvel, you know?
Which is what I think they shouldn't do. I think they should go at their own
They're out
pace.
there.
They shouldn't try to play catch up with Marvel. They should just do
Right.
their own thing.
Because, you know,
Establish
they
it
must
properly. Yeah, because
Survivor in
they
danger.
will get success with that method. Marvel
But-
took their time. It took them a good while to get to the point that they are now.
Yeah, I remember.
Maybe this time for
That's quite back when Jack Nicholson was Joker too, so you know, they had some ways to go on, but they didn't have the best pilots and going off, and Batman had to change so much time. But you know, the Batman movie is very mixed and matched when it comes to who was Batman and which Joker it is from which timeline they're using. So like, I think
And
they're trying
at
to
this-
solidify what they have.
At the same time, if they want to continue on with the Darkseid storyline, that comic line took forever. It takes a lot of storytelling. So going through all of the heroes is fine, but if they wanted to get the full-on story throughout the franchise as well, they have to take more time to explain everybody.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the Justice League movie with how far they go into the story right off the bat.
Yeah, that is worrisome to me.
Check your map for the location of the med kit.
I think as well with the Justice League movie and all of this, and they want to have a movie with
Survivor in
Harley
danger.
Quinn and like
I think they're doing the Sirens of Gotham, which is
yeah.
Batgirl, I think is Huntress, and Canary. I'm not too sure.
2 minutes before I have to
I
pull
forgot
you out.
who was going to be in it.
You see, if they were going to do that, why didn't introduce some of those characters in the Suicide Squad as well? You know, so
They're introducing
people will have
characters
something to look forward
1-1-1-1.
to. Yeah, which makes no sense. Look how Marvel is doing. If you look at Black Panther, he doesn't even have his own movie yet. Yes, he wasn't on Captain America movie, you know, basically a Marvel movie. So introduce him to get hyped for the movie that he's going to have. You know, I mean, they're trying to copy Marvel's timeline. Well, actually rush with them, but they're not trying to copy the way that they came up with their characters.
I was
try to
getting
introduce
worried.
them to their will.
I know it's a lot to ask.
You just want
Keep
to
in mind-
so they can start making money again.
It's somewhere nearby.
Check your
Well,
map
I
for the
think
location
that
of
they're
the med kit.
rushing it because they can also afford to rush it. There was recently a major boost when the, not New 52, but the most recent reboot came to
Reboot.
the DC Universe. Rebirth. When Rebirth started, there was a major increase in the people buying the comics because it took a slightly different direction. And a lot of
Well,
people
this-
are very excited to see where it's going, and
This is his expertise. He's a comic book guy.
yes.
This is where I fall off a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
I
he and
should
Darren
have
really are the
Here it
more
comes. 30
solid, the more
seconds
prominent
left.
ones.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. Yes.
Not like we do not gaming podcast or anything. Like I know
Yeah.
about anybody I mean.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna collect the material. We'll talk about
Yeah. Yeah, what is it?
No, yeah. I was talking about
Yeah.
the reboot.
Well, I don't want to go into detail about Rebirth because, I mean, it's the reboot, you know, that's all there is to it. There's the new storylines and how they've reworked them all. But there's different things in it that are very dark and very serious about it. It's not... It's hardly ever upbeat, you know? And it's brought in interest into some other audiences now.
Dario knows your 2 cents because he's your new voice in here.
the whole reboot. I think they fixed a lot of the issues that a lot of people were having with the 52, because a lot of people didn't like how Superman was too overpowered. I think that was my main complaint as well, because he was fused with Brainiac and I think it was Darkseid, right?
I believe so.
So when all of that was going on, I was like, okay, he's a little too overpowered. And they did the reboot. So far I'm only following up with the Nightwing storyline, Batman, and some of the Superman and the Superboy and Robin storyline.
Right.
It's
Okay, understandable.
going okay. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but they're improving. I mean, they're not too long started, so I want to see what they will do until the next time they want to revamp again.
Well, what it typically comes down to is they reboot at like the world-ending kind of event. You know, they do the major, all of the comics come together for the same storyline, and then it resets after that. I believe right before New 52, or was it in New 52, Batman gave himself up to stop Darkseid, he was dead. There was no more Batman.
No. That was before 52. That was the
That was before
Pre-
52. Okay.
It was after the crisis after Flashpoint, I think it was. That was
Right.
with the whole battle of the Cowell and Damian was Robin and whatnot, right?
Battle of the Cowbell? What?
Cowell. Oh my fucking god.
I want to see a cowbell battle. Moo. Ping, ping.
They're fighting over cowbell now.
You know?
Anyhow, continuing on
Man, I never
with the
read that.
other intellectual here.
Why
Yeah,
would
that
I
was the
just-
whole. That was the whole before the 52, I believe, and then the end of the 52, I think it was where
For viewers who don't know what 52 is, can you? Like,
is
you know?
the revamped version of the universe the DC was using at the point in time.
Mhm.
That's basically it. I mean, everyone, okay, at least some people should know, because if they watch a Doctor Strange, there are different dimensions and universes that are going along with us. And even if you watch a Flash, that exists at the same point in time. But it's like you do one action in this universe, in Earth 2 or 3, you probably do the opposite. For example, in Earth 1, Stefan is an ass. In Earth 2, he might be, somewhat of a good person. And Earth 3, he might not even be existing. And in Earth 3, he might not be existing, right? So,
Stop selling dreams. I'll always be asked. Tell you something here, boy.
So, that's basically what it is about. What again I could say? But I remember in 52,
Like though.
yeah,
we
we straight off topic.
Flash, right?
Yeah, well, leading back up to that though is like, they have so much of other stories they could do, by the way.
Instead of Flashpoint.
Yeah, you have so much of stories that they didn't touch. Okay, for example, you have the Green Lantern, right? They want to do a Green Lantern core movie, right? So I was like, okay, fine. What I was thinking is you could do what do you call it? You could do the Blackest Night and the Brightest Day arc as well. No, he was joining them.
That would be such a storyline to do, though. I feel like that one would take even more than...
No, it doesn't even have to be a live action. It could even come out with a animated, but use the same voice. The voice actors should be the same as the actors on
I
screen.
don't know if they'd want to do that.
Yeah, because remember, voice work is a lot less.
Enemies nearby!
And, I don't know if you know this, voice work is in Hollywood currently striking.
I didn't know that, but I mean,
They don't get,
That really
they're
wasn't
not
my
getting
issue
paid
though.
now.
Because there'll be two formats to something. Like, if they introduce the animated film to tie in with the actual movie universe, the DC universe, I think people will be segregated with that. Because what if the live action Green Lantern movie or the live action Green Lantern is worse than the animated one?
well, it will just be a repeat of how the Renaissance one was, right?
Yeah. But you still remember, they're trying to make money for the trying to avoid that.
If they really want to make money, they will put some systems.
Okay,
And as I said, take the time.
even so, I mean, they don't even have to do a Flashpoint. Maybe they could even go with also the Owls movie.
Right.
But
Which-
most people don't know the course of the owls though.
Yes and no. I mean, okay. I mean, they did an animated movie on it, so some people have a knowledge of it now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Court of the Owls, I get what he's saying. It's a quiet storyline, you know. It was definitely there. People who keep up actively do know about it. But other than that, it's very unknown from what I've seen.
More people know about it now because of how it was introduced in Gotham.
Right.
True. That's true.
Oh, by the way, before we continue, Shiva introduce herself.
Oh shit, it's that boy.
Where we could
I
find
think
you
I
like
should
on
do all
PSN.
introduction.
On PSN, you know, or is the game tag or whatever. S_D921.
SJW.
Alright, so continuing on. Well, I mean, we had everyone's opinion so far. Shiva, what about you? What do you think about they wanting to do a live action movie for the Flashpoints?
Pretty funny.
And does Shiva know what Flashpoint is?
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
knows.
I just that kind of strange that what the stuff is
Oh, that's the
Same thing we were saying.
we don't know if it's like the first Flash movie or if they're gonna do, yeah. Introducing Flash in a Flashpoint, right?
And the material, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm going to run to look for the people now.
What I was gonna say is that
Flashpoint would also be a very confusing one to
Yeah.
bring into it. Consider the movies having a very wide audience of anybody, not people who keep up with comics necessarily, just anybody who likes movies would be going to see this. Explaining the infinite universe or multiverse to anybody is hard to do.
They say, I just want to see Iron Man, but it's a DC movie. Okay. I just want to see Iron Man. That's basically
Do you
what
want
they're gonna
man? Okay.
wrong comic book friend. Wrong movie.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the casual moviegoer. They hear comic book movie, they automatically
casual.
just assume it's one
Okay.
thing. They don't know the storyline.
I was
And
wondering
that
what was
was a
going on
very
that
stale
point.
joke, by the way. Oh god. Kinda makes me smile.
Yeah, well, now you see how I was feeling when, we was trying to get the intros out in the beginning.
Well, I don't know. That was great. That was
kinda
weird,
weird.
wasn't it?
It's kind of, getting out of hand. Anyhow, continuing on. Anyone else have anything about this topic or no?
I got the doggy.
Shiva, you have anything else you wanna say?
No, I just
Shiva,
jumped
go
in
the
here.
doggy.
Well,
Yeah, this is
you
over.
continue on if you have something to say. I mean,
No,
We need more people like you.
I think you can't start with too confusing. Later on I could see it.
fair
Probably like
points. After Justice League Part 2, right?
Yep. That by that time, Flash gets solidified as a character. They could expand on his background, the use of the what you call it, the Speed Force, his use of that, and why or how
Because
it come
And
about.
he just recently got his powers too.
Yeah.
It looks like that from what we understand.
Yeah.
From the
So
trailer
then
it seems like
introducing Flashpoint gonna just be very awkward. Because Barry Allen was a good few years old. He had his powers a decent amount of years before Flashpoint even happened. So
Because he wanted to go back to get this.
they're doing this. In my opinion, they're doing complete caca by introducing that movie into the Flash.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Shiva. Bitch.
He probably gets some mess with that.
Well, next topic. What's next topic? Ghost Recon gets open PvP.
I can't wait. No longer supposed to play Ghost Recon with this Negro boy. Straight throat.
Well, I was waiting for some.
Don't say no. He was playing Fortnite. Not Shemo.
Hey.
And he
hey,
was playing
best
Hunt.
game.
Alright?
Quality game.
Okay.
Hey, best game
Okay.
ever.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. don't just be blaming
Nah,
them.
but
Yeah, I was waiting on you.
I was waiting for these people. They know themselves. Shut up.
Nah,
Other members of the group. I wouldn't call
I
names.
call no names or point no elbows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Darren.
Oh, it wasn't me, by the way.
And to respond to somebody in the chat, we were going to have a podcast when it was Sunday and last week. But did anybody show up?
No.
Okay. Alright.
Did
One
people
black
I
boy
don't think I don't think you should be talking right now.
did people say they wouldn't be they not join and go ahead? Yes.
Alright, cool. Yeah. So my reason
I was
for only playing one mission in Ghost Recon is because I was waiting for some other people to run and never got time to run it apparently. So Only kill the fat bitch and Shivan. And that is it.
Hey,
So
and
you
get
just
his
do the
on his
beta.
AK.
Yeah, basically.
So
Yeah,
Shiva is back. Technical difficulties is resolved.
Hopefully.
So the topic we're on right now is Ghost Recon's get open beta.
I can't wait. I want to see how they balance the game. That is my most important thing. Because some of these things just, they're not cool.
Shiva, what about you?
Well, it's good that it's fun and everybody can see it. I didn't know about it.
I just think it's gonna be a whole cheese festival with this open PvP. There's gonna be a lot of people trolling and cheesing right through. It's like a complaint. This game fucking sucks, man. It's done.
I'm just for this one cheese and everything. For this one. You get a sniper wall in the back of the map. Pink. Don't know what happened.
I'm sorry, what is your thoughts on it?
Arassery.
Whatever. I don't know this guy name. Arassery, I'm sorry. Same difference.
We didn't just say he was supposed to be a member. Come on, man. That crick is going to your brain, you know.
I thought he was a guest for today.
Yeah, I'm so hungry apparently.
Yeah, boy. Young man.
You know, it's like, can we keep on talking to him?
But you don't even know the dude's name!
Oh my god, is that the topic we're gonna talk? Okay, let's talk about that. A guy who I've been in a party with twice, I don't know his name.
3 times.
Actually, 3 times.
Oh well, 3 times, wow, my bad.
God.
My bad, my apologies. Continuing on.
I'm sorry, actually, this is a real
I'm around Spirit Cross and Gamers Delight, so what do you expect?
Fair enough.
Is he trying to imply that we are insensitive?
Yes.
What? Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
I have no idea what you're saying, Arasi. Please continue. What are your thoughts?
I don't have much opinions on it because I didn't much care for the game in the first place. But
Oh yes, I remember. It's
from a major standpoint, you would have to consider balancing issues. I don't know if there are any weapons in that make PvE just too easy, or if there's anything like that in the game at all. But if there is, you'd have to take a close look at all of it and see how to work with any of it. Come to an issue of separating balance of PvP and PvE.
And I think that's where it might feel because Tom Clancy died. And ever since he died, or rest his soul, or whoever you believe in, rest his soul, Tom Clancy didn't get any bottom of the barrel. The game good, the story good. The game needs so much polish, it's not even funny. It's not funny. It's missing so much things. It's missing so much polish.
Well, that is really stuff on the folder. They have a good idea, but the execution is so bad.
Yeah, but Tom Clancy didn't get dragged to the mud, not to the top.
Yeah, well, they on the rights. Maybe he should have control.
Yeah.
Well, tell him to
That's
die.
insensitive!
Who tell him to die? Wow.
No one know you're talking about Daria. These guys, so insensitive. Tish.
Oh man, I just live my life. Unlike Tom Clancy.
Wow.
Shots fired!
Alright, that was very insensitive. I could recognize that.
This
No, don't kill me!
Anyhow,
Darian, I need help. I need an adult.
I need an adult!
on my way.
I'm on my way.
Anyhow, so alright, that's that. Guessing, well, last topic. Dying Light has a year free.
Remember dance on you.
A year full of DLCs coming free.
Yes. 1,000 million times yes, because I've been looking at Dying Light for the last, I don't know how much of a month.
Alright,
month to buy it.
yeah. Do we see? You haven't played Dying Light yet?
No?
That's one of the best zombie games I've ever played, actually.
You want to give it to me? You want to buy it to me?
Maybe. I don't know. Let me just...
Don't tell them we have our next blaze here, you know. Tell them we don't have our next blaze here, you know.
Okay, cool. I'm not trying to be mean or like niggery or anything, but I'd love to have the game, but...
Niggery.
You know?
Word of the day.
Quite the way to put it.
Word of the
I'm
day.
just saying. Niggas always want free thing. As a nigga, I know. But I know
that game
put
was a
somebody
lot of fun,
inexpensive. I think that it's flying under the radar, and as I watch the gameplay, I find it so good. I just think it didn't get the time or day that it deserved. At least from the people who I see watching it, from playing it, sorry, I think it's missing the time of the day.
It's like Mirror's Edge and Dead Island mixed together, basically.
Yeah. It's not the same people who make Dead Island.
Yeah, but they actually made a good game this time.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I remember
Shots
it.
fired.
Wow. Yeah, well, I never played them, so.
Okay. Well, that's it for the main topics. Anyone has anything they wanna, you know?
Really, does it?
So, like, how you survive off a quicksand cheese?
Wait, what?
Like,
Okay.
Because I tell this guy to go eat quicksand cheese because he's hungry, he automatically assumed that's why I was eating it.
Okay. No, I understand.
think about it. If I say hungry and the first thing that comes to your mind is go eat quicksand cheese.
Well, they're living in
Obviously,
Trinidad.
you
I
eat-
mean, that's like
you
a staple,
either
though.
recently eat quicksand cheese, or quicksand cheese was on your mind already. And if quicksand cheese on your mind, then you have to. And to me, I feel like you were hungry for quicksand.
To me, your opinion doesn't really matter to me.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Now, huh?
I mean,
All are
opinions, not really
insensitive.
here for agrees and disagreements. Though. It's just an opinion, you know what I mean? You don't agree with it, that's a yes or no.
No.
Moving on to some constructive ideas and topics. Anyone has
So
any
Darren, we're
topics?
gonna talk again?
Anyone has any topics?
I think Darian's dumb.
Where that came from?
Like,
And everybody should play Smite.
whoa.
And that's all topics I have. I had a topic earlier today, but I forgot it when I went to
Okay. Shiva, do you have anything? Anything new
I
that you
guess
discovered? I mean, yes, I guess anything new that
today.
That's good that you discovered that today for you. I mean, yeah, kind of some good few years behind, but okay. Anyhow,
I like how Darian talking like he older than somebody here. Beside a rat.
yeah, that's actually true. Cross, look, we got a comment again, boy.
What's going on? Oh, I should be on the page. If somebody would kindly link
Oh, no,
it.
Angelina. Yeah, that's a very good topic to bring up.
It is.
Can you link it in the chat,
DLC
please?
for the... She simply asked if we mentioned the new Telltale Batman series DLC now.
Oh,
That's going to come out.
season 2, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we didn't talk about it.
Well, I
didn't
played
read up into it,
the
though.
season 1. I find that the first few episodes were really good, and the last few were kind of awkward because I didn't. Personally, I find Bruce Wayne to be kind of a pussy, but he handles certain situations that, you know, in the comics or maybe in some animated series or movies, he would handle a lot better. He kind of seemed as though he's a teenager going through certain situations and he don't know how to handle it.
It's like he's
Yeah.
fresh, right?
You beat the shit out of that car. Sorry.
I tell this man not to be mining because
I'm
what if he
looking
is
at
gonna
the
be
same
watching?
time.
He lying. He
No,
going around
I'm
and
talking
beating
about
cars
actually
outside.
doing something so the viewers won't be like, okay, well,
Well, look how full on I
he
take
hit that
damage.
car, he hit that stone, okay, he hit that tree now, okay, cool.
Hit the garbage can. Go back and hit the garbage can.
Look for the
I
objectives
hope
so
you
you
follow.
can
Well, what do you
actually
think
be
I'm
doing
doing?
something.
What do you hell do you think
He
I'm
lying.
doing?
He falling
Yeah.
off the cliff and getting it and he's a liar.
I just said that, dude.
Yeah, so, but I actually like the storyline that they were going with. I mean, I really didn't see, I don't know if anybody didn't play the Telltale series Batman here, if they're planning to play it in the future, so I'm not gonna
Or even, like,
sell out any
we'll watch how the
spoilers.
story play fit. Listen.
Yeah, well, I don't know, so I can't assume. So the storyline took a very weird but interesting,
Twist.
yeah, and it was pretty cool. But I just didn't like how Bruce Wayne was portrayed. Batman was portrayed pretty decently, but Bruce Wayne,
For year zero.
if you,
He was in
I
the
don't think
swamp,
it
you
was
know?
year zero. I think it was Batman for a while. Not like a seasoned Batman, but maybe in like 2-3 years he was Batman. So I guess yeah, he was so fresh.
Okay.
Just wait.
Ronald wants to know what crap is like.
I answered that already.
Yeah.
I said that. Why is it? Cool.
Cool.
Cool beans, Darian Dante. Darian underscore.
Nah.
So, it needs to be anything, bro.
So anybody else here they played any Telltale series, or more specifically the Batman Telltale series?
I play a few of them, but not the Batman. But I do like Telltale. I think they're good. I do like the storytelling.
I haven't watched the trailer for the new Batman Telltale. Or watch it?
I watched it at the day it came out, so I can't really remember what it's supposed to be about.
So I guess we have nothing to say then.
Nope, not really.
Yeah,
Sadly,
fuck that.
no.
I can only give
Darian.
my opinions on the last one. So
Add blue
if
glow
the
to
second
prepare
one
for
will
liftoff.
be in any relation to the first one, it should be a decent game.
What do you think about these big companies starting to nickel and dime people for everything? Because I mean, it's a solid business investment, but at the same time, they're losing out plenty of things. It's happening a little while now, but
Repeat the question.
the nickel and dime are not going on in the gaming industry.
Oh, I think in the long run it will screw the entire gaming community, as well
Think
as
we'll have a
publishers
nice
and
crash?
developers. Yeah, I think so. Because people are going to get fed up with it. They're getting less and they're paying for more.
As soon as
They-
next year roll around.
I mean, look at this example. Why you leaving certain difficulties in a game up to DLC or pre-order? That is ridiculous. You can't leave out an aspect of the game that already on the disc or in the application itself as another thing to pay for. Because I mean, this argument has been going on since Marvel vs. Capcom, where they had DLC characters on the disc, but you had to pay to unlock them. People will say, well, we own the disc, why we don't own the characters, you know? Only the license or the property that already on the application. It just seemed like a scumbag tactic.
You build my wall?
Basically.
It's a pretty nice wall, bro. I'm pretty proud of you.
You have blue gold,
I don't.
Yeah, but...
I have 3 years. Yes,
Oh yeah, my bad.
Be brave, little Ford.
yeah, so to me, it just gets worse. Because companies seeing that people still buying into it, that okay, if EA doing it with the FIFA genre, where they paying for packs and then they introducing a whole new game and they can't even carry over the stuff that you had bought in the previous one into this game. You gotta buy over everything. We could do this. And it's like they're looking for, as like customers are looking forward to doing this every year too.
Yeah.
Why? You're not even remotely pissed that you spend probably $100,000 on packs and you're going to do it over, you're going to do it all over again? You're not pissed about that?
Imagine and then again, the FIFA community, especially on YouTube, remember them prospering right now.
Well, I understand why they
FIFA is
do
not
it.
Call of Duty, as I remember. But that is probably who most likely they're playing for right now. They're playing for hardcore fans. The hardcore fans will buy the most packs. Hardcore fans will do the most. You know? Same thing in Smite, but Smite free to play, that's the only difference.
See, what I feel too is they have a lack of competition, so these companies could just get away with what they want. The only competition
Storm data
that
has been
EA
updated on your
have
minimap.
is
Build
Konami with
defenses
Pez
around the van.
and
And
Pez.
Pez
Flip the switch when you're ready.
Pez
They're
starting
doing
to
the
come
same
up
thing.
though.
Yeah, Pez is starting to come up, but
They're nowhere
still,
close though.
they are practically, it's like WWE and TNA. People
See,
will more watch WWE no matter how good of a product TNA has. Even though TNA has been kind of shit for the past few years, and WWE has been getting a bit better, but still, they are the dominant brand. So people
Yeah.
will more go to them no matter what they do. There is a lot of competition on the whole, but I just find there needs to be more developers willing
just throw
to
that
take
out
that.
there, right?
Yeah, do that. Like how Titanfall was coming up, like how Battlefield coming up to compete with Call of Duty. You know, Overwatch throw their hat into the game too. Because it's a sort of MOBA, but it is a first-person shooter technically.
The hero
Yeah.
shooter, I like to call it.
Yeah. So they give these companies competition so that in the end, the customer will have the
Consumers
advantage.
win.
Yeah, you should always be pro-consumer. Being brand loyal to me is a way to screw yourself.
Yep.
You
Even
should
though
always be pro-consumer.
I can't get
still
on
think
a
it's-
roof on top there, by the way.
What's that?
I can't get a roof on top there, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, let me stop it.
nice job.
It's high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really my take on this whole...
Wait, before we start, hold on.
No, so what do you think?
You just voice my opinion. It's just in your I don't think I have anything to add or take away from it. But
I agree.
Right.
You hit all
Strongly
the
agree.
points, so yeah.
yeah. Stop talking so good. Talk that is bad. Let other people talk.
Well, anymore. Oh, actually, I good side topic.
Thanks. I do this for a living.
You have any segments, Diane?
I have none. Does anyone have anything they want to, you know?
You
You wants to
serious?
go?
Today in Smite. Dog, where
I guess you could have that if you want. I guess you could have that if you want.
God. All these blasted noobs come out of mid-season. I don't know where they come from. None of them could do anything. I never see a Guardian run down kills this much in my life.
So the people
Never.
that don't know, what is a Guardian?
Tank. Supposed to be peeling. Peeling is trying to protect your squishy people. Squishy people are people who are supposed to be dealing the most damage. In this case, I'm a mage. It means I do a lot of damage in a short period of time with my cooldowns that go according to if I build cooldown. So, people suppose, Guardians especially, supposed to stick close to me and set me up for kills. Instead,
Ready?
Guardians are running away, trying to kill things, and not being very successful at it.
And by abandoning your DPS, you will put them in a position where they could get owned
Defend the boat.
very
Many-
easy.
Many times, but thankfully I only die once in this match.
We've got a bonus in play.
And we just had somebody. So,
Look out. Force under attack.
I mean, he was building pure shit, but he was an extra person to take damage. That's how you start to think about that. I'm not a nice person, everybody knows that. Hello friends, I do. That was
He was just
nice. Yeah, more or less, because all he used to do was jump behind that. He used to set me up for kills. And that's my friend.
The DN, smile.
Could have a segment every week, because we go like...
Alright, so I have one round wants to go.
Also, what? Okay, that's good.
Alright, so games. Fortnite, Anthem, although we ain't get Anthem yet, but judging from the way it looks, or Destiny 2.
Which one got to go?
Yeah.
To me, Destiny 2.
Oh no! Most likely it should. I ain't played
Well,
Fortnite
Stefan
yet.
already know
Oh,
my opinion on Destiny 2, right?
didn't know that.
If I play with that team, I think my opinion would change.
Yeah, that play with the boys. Yeah, play with my
Yeah, but honestly, I didn't get to play with the team, so my opinion is what I did by myself. It's just a whole sort of cheese mode, really cheapest thing to get
That's
that
actually a good point though. Don't you think it's Destiny 1.5?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys, like,
well, I did not play Destiny 1. I've only watched Destiny 1, so from my initial observation, it looks like Destiny 1.5.
It is Destiny 1.5. But I have to defend this in
30
the
seconds to go.
That
Hang in
is
there.
how dumb the fans is. I don't mean dumb in that kind of
That is
sense, but that is
defending
what... That is what... Yes, that is defending it, because that is the developers know the fan base, and that is what it makes. This is not for new people to jump in and curse. This is for people who play in Destiny 2,000, 3,000 hours from the last 3 years.
Why did they go back on the word of it's a 10-year plan? Why didn't they make a brand
They're
new
not
game?
saying their plan.
Good job, team.
For Destiny 1, but they
No,
never
no,
said
no.
anything that was
Destiny,
going
the
to be a sequel.
title
I
is
think we'll need
10
a
years.
little more blue glow.
So that
Blue glow
is
and
how
get
they're
ready
going to
to spin the
prove it.
fan.
Yeah.
Put the switch to
So
your
3 years passed already.
Yeah.
So that's 7 more years.
Check your maps for updated storm.
So they're going to say we never said that they were going to do a
Sequence when you're
sequel.
ready.
One game. We never said
Yeah.
one game. We said Destiny.
Destiny,
It's not my
yeah,
fault.
that
you
was
Yeah,
how
they
they're
could
going to prove
have
it.
easily said
Yeah.
what Destiny 2 is just another expansion on Destiny. Charged
Yeah.
it the same and it would have been fine. They still would have had the same amount of consumers, I would imagine, as well.
I think they
Because
just want to
it's new
improve on the clients and the mechanics. I think that they created Destiny where they couldn't or they refused to build upon what they already created.
Yep.
Like how certain games have a very, how to say, man,
Thing.
can't come up with the word now.
Peanut.
A modular system where you could take out certain parts, certain engines and replace them with brand new, better functioning ones. Like how most mobiles are now, like how Dota 2 and how Honor, they could quickly revamp the GUI, they could revamp the graphic system, how the game actually functions. I guess they refused to create Destiny like that, but they probably thought that they couldn't do it.
Yeah, we should
So they
learn
have to
from
create
the-
a whole new game in order to do that.
My thing is, being owned by Activision, I think they take it somewhere where they could introduce it into esports. That is what they want. You realize
As
that
a
this
esports?
The one, the Destiny one to be esports, but Destiny one was cheesy. Destiny one, they had stupid grenades, they had fucking supers that was retarded. But now they come out the gate with a competitive mode, which is like demolition, everybody have a bomb, but it's like search and destroy. You know, you die, you kind of got fucking. Everybody have one revive. Is how I look at it, and now it's 4v4. So they want it to be more tactical and they get in your super once per game. So it's not no overwhelming set of super.
You know, I think that goal has only been successful by Blizzard. I don't think any other company who's tried to make their game competitive has been successful. Look at what Capcom did with Street Fighter 5. They tried to create an esports game. Not like game, an esports game. I don't think Street Fighter 4 was ever created to be an esports game, and that game was very successful. I mean, when it comes to the esports world, where all them pro gamers who play Street Fighter 3 and 4 are considered Street Fighter 5, they are very successful. Look at Punk, Odaigo, not really that.
Kill him down till he messing up your wall.
You know? But I think when you create a game to
Cross.
an esports game,
That
it's
thing is
more
hell.
successful.
He's being scrubby, they're taking his wall. Okay, so this is my point and counterpoint to you, which is exactly what it is. You're right with every aspect, and the only place you're wrong is that you forget a couple of years ago, after the guys 14. So no matter what you do, don't high, don't low, Activision said that, so you know what? We want our highest grossing game to come on. Because Destiny is their highest title. Highest or third highest? I think it's the third highest. COD, Skylanders, and their Destiny.
It's like enough Swift people would have been on that. No, for the highest group. Oh no, sorry, not for that. I think that would be it. But yeah, that's true. That's true.
So now that they have that title, they can carry it now to esports, with nobody standing in the way. And now that they can carry it to esports, even on top of that, they will make more money. And for me, more money, they can start doing $1 million competition that's called every year with the new. And that will generate more people and more money. So
I guess in a way we'll have advantages and disadvantages for people who play games as well. You know, they have another way they can make money off of anyway. They can make money off of going into pro gaming if you're that good. What
we trying to do?
What about the casual gamers?
Thinking filthy casuals. All of them need to die. Oh, that's joking.
Pro gamers are the minority of the gaming community.
Yes, they are. Even in Call of Duty, only about the release is only about 20% of the games that bought actually go online. Not like once or twice, like ever. Like ever. So, we'll see. Excited but nervous for it. But I'm not buying it, my homie getting it and I stealing it from him. So, I can't play it anyway. And they're in that game, for sure. For sure.
So that's it.
Any other opinions? I feel like it's...
Well, I mean, it's... I don't know, I get rid of Destiny.
Well, yeah, probably games you call it, yeah.
Destiny, yeah. I had a bad taste with Destiny 1, like I said. They, every time they're bringing out a DLC, you have to get the DLC in order to do the new raids or access some missions because they're changing these enemy types to go with it. So
yeah, I guess I could screw casual gamers on the whole.
Yeah, content behind that paywall. It don't feel nice.
Hey, I used to do that, but I used to you know, Iron Banner was always free, right?
yeah.
Right, so I used to Iron Banana my way all the way up to max level. still, yeah, because I used to play, I was a PvP player. Like, straight PvP. So I use what I had at my disposal. I think that is what I wanted part of the community to do. Well, that part of the community at least.
When it came to the PvP aspect of the game, you compete against other players. That was ever behind a paywall?
No.
In some...
Nah.
Well then...
Never.
And I think that is what mostly people were playing the game after that. That was the replay value of the game.
At that
That
point
was the
in time,
longevity of the game.
at that point in time, no actually. The replay value was the raid.
The raids,
Oh.
yeah.
At that point in time, everybody was raiding. Now,
Yeah.
everybody playing PvP because the raids are boring.
Okay. But that would have been my replay value, because I would get fed up with the raids eventually. Like, after the
Pokemon or
first
Yu-Gi-Oh!
3-4 months.
One have to go. What?
I out.
Nah, you could be alone there, boy.
What?
No, that
Oh,
actually
let's
very
make
difficult
hard-
for me, dog.
It's difficult for me too, that's the point.
You could stay there by yourself, boss.
Only lame
In terms
arassery.
of popularity,
You serious?
of course Pokemon on top, but still.
Guys, no, the point is that it's hard to choose.
Yeah,
gotta get rid of
it's real
one.
hard to choose, dog.
Arassery and talk for about 10 minutes, nigga. You hear? You want to be part of the podcast? What you doing? What you doing?
I haven't been a part of the conversation because I haven't been, I don't know, a lot of what you guys are saying I haven't got anything to say on.
Stop fapping in the fucking party and start talking away.
Alright, your voices are so sweet.
I know,
It's
I
not-
know. It's the accent. The accent is
Yeah.
Savia kind of way, you know?
That's racist, bro. That's racist.
Yeah, but say your 2 words on whatever topic that you can remember.
For Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh, it's definitely Pokemon. Just because of where it is in popularity. Right on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
let
it's
go or
overhyped.
you're keeping it?
Keeping it. What? Let go of the other one.
Oh, the name of the segment has got to go. So if you say Pokemon, I gotta assume you're a Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon's gotta go. It's too popular.
Yeah. How dare you make money and do things?
Exactly.
Alright, I have our next one. Is the next segment is not, you got to go or you got to keep.
I think we should let Darian go.
I don't mind,
Bye.
Anyhow, as I was saying, these different story arcs, which one would you rather see to become a movie first? One, I'm going to still go and say Flashpoint. Two,
I think that
Court of the
basically
Owls.
other things.
Court of the Owls. 3, Brightest Day, Darkest Night. Keep in mind it would have to be spanned out into like 3 movies for that one. And last one, Battle of the Cowl, not Cowbell.
Who battling cowbells, sir?
Which one would they like to see come on the big screen?
I don't know none of them, so yes.
I have a bias
Yeah.
towards anything to do with the Flash. So I would say Flashpoint.
Okay, fair enough.
But I could definitely see where like Court of the Owls would be more favored overall. Just because it's not a confusing, or as confusing anyways, as Flashpoint would be.
Right.
I prefer Battle of the Cowl.
Sure not Cowbell?
Epic. Yeah. Basically.
Okay. Shiva, you?
Me,
I'm not even a real person.
I would like.
That's all.
This man looked like
between life and death.
his
there,
heart,
boy.
his soul, his everything.
Yeah, I hold in my heart right now, yes.
Finally feeling the way I felt about choosing between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
And you
What are you talking about? I feel the same way.
He did say that, Alright, Shiva, you want me to come back to you then?
Nah, no blinds for Shiva. Can do it.
Alright.
Pick one.
Green Lantern, alright?
Brightest day and darkest night.
Yeah, that's how
I guess I could see it because Battle of the Call has to go before it because I believe in that Dick Grayson and Damian Wayne was the dynamic duo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's after the last Green Lantern. I don't know.
I want to see what I want to do for the Green Lantern movie, so that's why.
I never liked Green Lantern. The only one I really liked was Jon Stewart.
No, I had like Kyle Rayner. No, it was Kyle Rayner.
Kyle Rayner, the Jesus
No.
of the Lanterns.
Oh, yes, he was the one who became the White Lantern, right?
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Hey, my white.
Oh, that's racist.
Well, there is a Black Lantern,
somebody back
Black
to life,
Lanterns too, so.
I was a Black Lantern too.
Oh, so you
But
dead?
all the Black
I
Lanterns
do.
are dead.
You dead? That's good to know that.
Yeah.
Only on the inside.
All the Black
No, on the
Lanterns are dead.
outside
That
too.
is seriously racist.
No, it's true. That's a whole arc by itself. But yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, I would say Court of the Owls, but do Court of the Owls right, where it focuses on Nightwing, not on Damian Wayne.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I think it was more focused on
Drop the atlas on the
that
target when you're
next
ready.
dude. I forget his name. Azrael.
No, Azrael wasn't part of the Court of the Owls.
Bonus
He's part of
challenge
the
is now available.
Yeah.
Order. No, Court of the Owls is
yeah.
Talons.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, yeah. I don't know.
Like, you know, you're talking about game.
Nope.
No, he just breathing there for the wild,
I hear to
Just talk shit.
He's just taking air from the people who know what they're talking about.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit down like a rat and be quiet then. I mean, that game.
As I said, I would quicker want to see
Why you still farming cars? Every time I look at
just
the
to get
screen,
steel, no, to get some steel novels so that way I could go on this.
Okay. I always know you want to hard fighting.
I needed that from a daily.
My bad.
You apple.
My bad. Anyhow, like I said, I think Court of the Owls will be the better pick for me because I want to see them do justice. Also, they're going to do a Nightwing movie, so it would be nice to see they do a Court of the Owls movie after.
I think the only person for that role would be Chris Evans.
No, I could see someone else playing on Nightwing though. The guy from Never Back Down 1.
Okay, never mind.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that just zinged past Darius.
Oh, yes, no.
Everybody, I was expecting Darius to pick it up, but never
I picked it up, but I was just leaving it right there.
Never
You and your
mind,
back
okay.
nipples. You and your back nipples could stay right there.
I never brought that up, but okay.
Anyhow, continuing on though. Actually, yeah, I mean, who you guys think would make a good Nightwing though?
Me,
If you're talking about Sean Paris, yeah, he would make a good Nightwing.
Chris Pratt.
Chris, no. Oh my gosh.
He's too old right now.
Sorry, what do you think?
Jim Carrey.
What do you think? Who do you think?
Evan
I
Edwards.
don't know. I don't know many actors' names. I think, what was the name of the, he played Robin in the third Dark Knight.
Oh,
But his name wasn't Robin, he was just
Joseph,
that cop.
Joseph something.
Right.
Something Gordon Levitt. Something
Love
like
it,
that.
no, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I could
think he
actually,
would do it well.
I could actually see that, but it will have too much of confusion. Though people will be like, "Wasn't he in Bale's universe?"
Right.
So
And
it's
that would
supposed
be
to
the
within
only
the
issue with
universe.
this. He could do it well, he just cause too much issue being in it.
Yeah, he would. But I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. You know who else? You know who else would make a good Nightwing as well? The guy who plays
Who's that?
Styles in Teen Wolf.
Man.
Just want a little muscle mass.
Show. Really? Okay, cool. Yeah, one person.
Yeah.
Good.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
This
Wayne, I
guy's
agree.
still breathing.
Yeah.
This guy's still breathing.
I mean,
Wow.
it's a big son, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have any blue glow, boy?
I got one.
I have some Legos.
Okay.
Well,
Anyhow, so
That's enough
alright,
glow.
I guess
my
that's
mother
it.
buys him
Now
Lego
build
boxes.
defenses
That's
around
it
the
from
atlas and
what I
activate it when
have
you're
to
ready.
say. Anyone else have anything else to talk about?
I have nothing constructive to say.
That's nothing new to us.
Yeah, but it might be new to the stream.
Well, I guess that's all. Before I go with the
You need to talk
outros,
more.
before I go with the
Yeah.
outros, this would be another way we would be doing some podcasts. It wouldn't always be Fortnite. If you guys have a game you would like us to see play while we talk about discussions, talk about the podcast, sorry, just leave a comment either under this YouTube video or go to the Facebook page and leave a comment.
Send money.
Going along, continuing with, you know, the constructive
Game not free.
thinking and whatnot, you know, yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
hard.
that was
That's money.
that was episode 13 of the Gaming Syndicate.
Then he said before the outro.
Yeah, well, no, well, I just said before the outro, I would throw that out if anyone has any other, you know,
Big answer
games they would
for
like us to see, as well as any other games, and how they think about this platform or doing the podcast. And I'm going
Maybe
along with
Fortnite is
the
not the most invigorating game that they should play.
the outros, starting across.
I'm just saying, Fortnite is a lot of fun.
Hope you all hope you all enjoyed the discussion. You know, it's probably a bit boring because it's more playing Farmville. You know, I
don't-
discussed at the time.
Facebook.
But hope you all enjoyed the discussion. You know, check us back in probably a week's time. I don't know.
I say 2 weeks. Check us in the next 2 weeks again.
We'll
I'll
discuss.
say do it tomorrow. Go next one tomorrow.
Ready.
Yeah, because these were topics from since 2 weeks ago. So,
Yeah,
1
we
week
can pull
actually.
the next one tomorrow.
1 week actually.
so yeah, we could probably do another one. It's a bit better, more organized.
Okay, from our last week.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
What
not
more
quite.
organized do you want?
So
We were supposed to have segments and they weren't prepared.
that's
You
my
know.
bad. I take full responsibility.
Nah, you don't have to take full responsibility. You know you're hungry.
Can you like get a new joke now?
I'll put a new joke inside the chat or the
What to do things?
Not that chat.
Don't come out yet.
Oh,
Anyhow.
yeah. So Spirit Cross,
Sorry.
Game Attack all around. I didn't finish
Yes.
my outro.
Well,
sir.
it was
I didn't
taking
finish
too
my
long.
outro.
Can he finish his outro, sir?
sir. Yeah.
I will let you finish, but sorry, he has to get his
Right.
outro too.
Check me out on all the gaming platforms, all of the platforms. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
Right, Rushman on that, Rushman on
Oh
that.
my god.
Buddy.
I'm sorry.
Listen, take your time. I gotta come up with something. I don't know.
Get next now.
And this man kind of rushing it.
You understand? Go ahead, Arthur.
Thank you guys for having me as a guest on the stream.
We gotta make him permanent, anybody? Or we gotta keep up
Let's
with
wait to see. Let's wait to see what interaction.
I want
what
him to be
feedback we get.
permanent because you boring.
Just remember who is the one who actually brought up the fact for you to be permanent here in that in
Yeah,
that
but you
broadcast.
love me, so that's what I'm telling you.
Love is a strong word, though.
Love is not a strong word.
Love
Words
is a
only have meaning.
strong word.
Love is not a strong word.
Anyhow, Shiva.
How come nobody
Yeah.
asked me?
Yeah. It was good to jump in. Sorry, I come in so late. Not too well.
And I don't see none.
No, at least they are up here, you know, that's the most important thing.
He is beaten.
Oh, more shade being thrown.
Shade.
I don't know.
I wasn't actually sure in shade. If I do that, that was unconsciously.
Like
Just
and
saying.
subscribe or whatever. Like and subscribe.
He have it down. He have it down.
Nah.
He have it down.
I just
It's on
don't know.
YouTube,
It's
right?
me. The
YouTube and
stupid loud
Facebook.
one. Badang, badang, badang.
Yeah.
Smash that motherfucking like button.
That too.
That's how people listen. I'm a YouTube Zuz now. I'm Stefan.
YouTuber.
That's how we all.
Gamers Delight 456. I'm that guy and I do things.
It's on our
Whoa.
underscore
Best
Dante.
outro.
Hope you guys enjoy the.
Activating in 5 seconds.
Wait, let me
You-
actually do this now. Get them out gameplay.
You got
Did
this,
like
man.
twice
Yeah,
while
and we
waiting on
can
you to
just talk
start.
shit. Give them a little farmville, you know? Shit
Okay.
about-
Alright.
Dig, dig. Not me.
Well, you don't leave me either.
So, meanwhile, what you farm, I done farming and smite already. Life done hard. Teammates done dead in already. 1 minute into the game, my teammates die on the left hand side. I good. I see it right there.
After party, fellas.
The after party. I think Arasi dumb. Let me give a little reasons, okay? Let me give a little reasons. Arasi's my dog, yeah? My dog. He learned how to play Smite from that. He's a, yeah, but so your son can be a friend too, or?
No, I thought it was like actual dog.
Oh, no. DDWG1. My dog. My only problem is with this nigga
Getting
is,
reports that your
he
phone is
knows he's good,
Go 80
and when he makes mistakes, he gets frustrated. Dog,
I think that is why he's
mistakes.
frustrated.
Everybody, yeah, but he's taking it to a different level now. Everybody's making it. You gotta give yourself a break, especially in Smite, because as people in the mobile community like to point out every fucking minute, everything is a total skill. Nothing is a lockout beside one or two. You know, it takes time, even professionals with missed shots. Even myself with missed shots, and I call that shit out every time. So, I'm not trying to say like, yeah, it's so much better than you take the... I'll tell him that, but at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Telling me, right? Wow.